A well-known Kazakh racer, Denis Berezovsky, has two dreams. For the second time, to win the World Cup for cross-country rallies, and to win the Dakar, the super marathon, in which he has repeatedly participated. Denis is in love with cars since his childhood. The first car he had when he was 19 years old. I had a secondary interest in sports cars, but my father was a hunter, a professional zoologist, and my entire childhood and adolescence I spent with him on fishing and hunting trips. Toured the entire Kazakhstan. Fishing and hunting trips are not limited to sitting on the lake. Hunting was just active. It's all been associated with driving an SUV. By the beginning of the 2000s, Berezovsky already had good experience of driving an SUV in the wild. It was then that he was a witness to the competition, which was conducted by Almaty Jeep drivers. He decided to take part in these competitions, and at first race, his navigator was his father. Then Denis firmly decided that he wanted to engage in motorsports. We went amateur. On the very first trips, it was not clear what is a chain and what is a low pressure. We went in 2000s with Evgeny Vavilov, and after that we gained our own experiences, magazines, videos, and an active trophy. When in 2002 I was asked in what kind of race I would like to participate in the club, I said, you can sign me up to all the races. We have all races in the calendar, which meant that I didn't miss any. Denis Berezovsky has been in the professional sports for many years. He is a member of the team Astana Motorsport, which is part of the President's professional sports club Astana. Since 2007, it participates in the World Cup on rally raids. Since 2013, we have become pilots of the unit. The goal was set initially to Dakar, and our team played in 3 classes: a truck in the class of trucks, prototypes, 2 SUVs class of super production, and an SUV in a class production. Later, the program has changed a bit, and we have moved from Dakar to the World Cup. Previously, they were regarded simply as training points before Dakar.
Рассматривались просто как тренировочные моменты перед Дакаром.
Now Denis Berezovsky and his co-driver Ignat Falkov began to go to the World Cup in order to win the cup.
Восьмой год уже для нас был сложен в такую.
2008 has been folded in such a complex system program. It was 4 of the World Cup. We went with Arthur Adaviches, have won the World Cup. Since 2008, we have identified that our specialty is still all marathon rather than a short aerobatic race.
Denis
Berezovsky has 5 super marathons under his belt. He has places in the top 10 at various stages of the Dakar. There have been failures, but only when he didn't master his technique. But Denis takes everything as a priceless gift, as an experience, which gives him hope of winning. The results were different. I drove different cars. I had different objectives. I have a rich experience, and now I would love to go there again, with only one purpose: to win. You need to clearly know where you're going, have a full understanding of the car on the race. My class is a class of standard cars. The car actually has reinforced shock absorbers, protective frames, the rest of the standard, plus an additional safety equipment, required equipment. The rest of the car is no different. And what was the most difficult for us in competition is that during the race, it is forbidden to replace major components and assemblies.
Это то, что в процессе гонки запрещена замена основных узлов и агрегатов.
He is always on wheels, in training, participating in the Kazakh competitions or at the biggest international races. That means his dreams will someday come true.